Chris Dash. Today I'm going to be showing you some great content from DC Universe Online with this new episode, episode 38, and we're going to be presenting you with this situation with this character that I'm on. His name is Black Adam. As we are getting ready to go into this new DLC to make this work and possible, we're honestly going to actually push aside all the nonsense and put in all the good stuff. So electricity, DPSing, and healing is what I'm going to be doing on this side. For the most part, I hope you guys enjoy what you're watching. For the most part, if you guys are not sub to this channel, you guys must sub to this channel to get all the qualifications of being participants in this situation. And likewise, we got a lot of things that we got to do, PvP and PvE. And for anybody who knows about any of this situation, for the newcomers, you want to be able to get into all this nice stuff with someone who understands this game. And likewise, I might not take it hard on you if you are a newcomer, ages between anything from 8 to 30. It doesn't matter. As long as you have the capability of understanding what's going on in front of you, we are able to work with you and likewise help you level up. And as a streamer and someone who makes live streams, most of the time, for the time being, until I get my setup, I will be handling other people's situations. When I mean handling other people's situation, getting them through situations as content, because it could be hard, but having a partner on your side to help you get through it is going to make you much more better in a character standing situation, how far you want to see you go. But for the most part, for anybody who's going to be watching anything of DC Universe Online, my name is Chris Dash. I'm going to be showing you guys some really neat content from this new DLC called Wonderverse. And this new DLC is pretty much how many days old? At least almost 2 weeks old, almost 2 weeks old. But we're getting into it and we're participating in it. Do not give up on this new DLC. It's where the grind is at. There's open world boss fights that you can do all throughout the days and night, just like how Kid Cudi has made a track day and night. You can stay up day and night and actually do them without any restraints of not getting any rewards. Likewise, when you are thinking about trying to do something in this new DLC, I really want to push to you for a second how far I'm gonna have to get you down. You can actually be able to get new elite weapons, a belt. No, you can get so much things. You can get your whole armory of set from top to bottom, elite, everything to be elite. Why not take that opportunity? And if you don't know what elite will do for you, listen to my channel and listen very closely, and I will give you the secrets in the near future. But for the most part, subscribe to the page and watch what happens. Showing you electric DPSing and healing coming at you. As we are taking ourselves to the vault right now, the one thing that I would like to let you guys know, man, if you have a membership, do not waste time not going to the vault. Do not waste it. Do not waste your time and money and effort not going into the vault. And this is for my membership people who pay for membership every single month. I honestly am going to tell you, no word of a lie. If you have this on your credit card or your Visa, most definitely you are going to be saving yourself some points and likewise earning some points in the near future. A wise person told me, as long as you put something there and then take it back and then put it back, you will earn on top of what you got. But for the most part, let's go and continue what I'm talking about for you most people that do not understand, because I really want to make you guys knowledgeable about what's going on, because the future is near and I got a lot of great things that I want to show you guys. Alright, so that was just the vault. The vault is a place where you can get beautiful and nice items. I was able to get some nth metal, refined nth metal. These nth metals are going to make your artifacts so much stronger when you put them with other nth metals, and they will probably increase, I mean like ginormous increase your artifacts to getting closer to 200. So from what you guys are seeing about this refined nth metal, it gives you experience 200, but I got 4 of them. So that means if you do the math, 1, 2, 3, 4, 800. You could do that math on your hands, but you just got to add a couple zeros with it. All right, so let's keep going for the most part. Let's show you where I'm really gonna. This purple healing ray is one of the new artifacts in the game that you want to make sure you have if you are a healer. This situation right here can give you a great amount of stats in the game, and they are going to give you procs or proximity healing. This is something that you guys want to take really good notice. It gives you aura, and likewise it absorbs almost 10 to 10 to 20 to 20%, but you have to increase it. The higher you increase it to 200 and get close to 200, the artifact does more for you. It works more for you. It works more for you. You want something that works for you, and this blue and this purple healing ray is definitely a pickup if you are a healer. You should have this. You should definitely try to upgrade it and try to get it to the level that you want it to be at. And it's up to you. You can go to the marketplace, or you can do the grinding way where you actually have to get into content and work and be winning missions and getting there with successful people and doing it at a nice rate that you can in a nice time frame of the day, and get enough of them, put them into the artifact, your nth metals, and then be able to see it grow. So when you guys see this, certain situations on this will light up as a white color. I have the first block white because of the fact that I'm opening it up. I'm closer to 100. The next number is coming up. I might be able to open up the next area where it's not really showing too much white. It looks very dim and gray. I will be opening it up. But just that's to simplify it and show you exactly what it is. But showing you upcoming ranking bonuses is what you really want to take care of, because as much as I'm saying, I might even look at you and take you out. But for the most part, the one thing that I'm doing as a healer, I'm always looking for resto. Respiration is something that I'm looking for at the most. And if you look at the upcoming ranking bonus, you are going to see something very, very neat. 4% respiration at 180. So I gotta make sure that I'm not wasting any time, and I'm working to put that nth metal in the right slot of area of where I want this to be. But in the near future, you will see this at 200, because I will work towards wanting to do this. But for the most part, let's get into this new content, and let's not, I'm just trying to tease you, you know what I mean? You might not see it, but if you see it, you know what I gotta do. My healing output is gonna be really good to the point that you might not even drop around me unless you are not around me. You understand? Alright, so let's get to it. So this is the new location that everybody's hanging out in, everyone is working towards, and everyone's not really chilling. If you guys really notice, a lot of people are probably not at Little Bohemia or even in the Watchtower. But the reason why they're not there is because this new DLC, Themyscira, is here. So as long as we talk to Steven Trevors, he will give us a free reward for the day. A free reward. A splitted coin. A very new currency in the game. Okay? I was able to talk to this lady, Princess Diana. Princess Diana is someone who actually gives you a mission throughout the beginning of the week, and every week it is a Thursday. If you guys are not understanding what I'm saying is, you can do this every single week, but it has to be on Thursday. And they will reset and be able to get you what you're looking for. But for the most part, I actually completed it. It's showing that it's completed. If you don't know what's taking place right now, I am really staying focused on what I'm doing. Conqueror Counter-Strike, okay? They're asking you for a preference of what your range, what do you want to do. You have to buy replay badges to actually to do this again, and it will give you 8 splitted coins if you complete it correctly. And I quote, you can quote the situation, if you use replay badges, you can do this mission again. You can quote me on that. For the splitted coins, you will get that currency because it's the newest currency right now. But for the most part, if you see a sign or a character like this, you have completed it for the day. You don't have to do it anymore. Okay? You would have to wait until Thursday. Some of them resets every day, and then some of them resets every Thursday. So every Thursday, you can come back and check this out, and guaranteed you can say that I said this to you, Chris Dad said this to you, it will reset. Okay? After 10 o'clock, after reset hours, after 4 o'clock, whatever Eastern time, Western time you are, Central time you are, it will reset on a Thursday. Alright, let's go. Let's talk to this commander and move throughout the area. We're going to talk to this general. We do not want to mess up on these individuals' names. Amos Polita. General, another general. And we got the mobility of flight. Flight is our mobility. I have chose that because I'm playing as a character style. I'm not playing as my own. And I'm definitely going to go and switch over to DPSing because in my healer stance, I'm actually better for more of a group situation more than a one-on-one situation. And I would explain to you that the reason why I say that is because of the fact that when I'm actually working on my situation as a healer, I'm more helping a group more than actually feeling something for myself. But for the most part, let's get into some action and let's show you guys some DPS situations from electricity. This is a loadout that I came up with an individual giving me the idea of this illusion of like how good this loadout is. I continue using it and I use it for electricity to make sure that I better myself as a character of electricity, so I do not banish the name of electricity. So this loadout is based off of AoE damage. If you don't know what AoE damage, it means area area effects over time. So that is what I'm doing, area effects over time. Okay, so I'm doing AoE damage that are doing multiple damage in the area that is basically targeted with a character that's on the opposite side. So as I'm like on one side and they're on one side, like how this character is in purple, it means they're basically this character is a hero. So I am on the villain side right now, and I definitely wanted to let you guys know that the character Black Adam is a villain. He's not a hero, but you can make him on the hero side. There's no problem with it. It's just that I made him on the villain side because he is a villain, and I definitely want to come over to this side to see what this side is all about for the most part. And as we are getting ready to continue with it and proceed, thunderbolts over characters' heads, that means that there's a scenario type around the area that you need to take that person out in the time frame. You're a lot more times that you're not really, if you're not doing any damage to characters, you are basically going to go to them and click circle. I play on the PlayStation 4 from what you guys don't know, and this basically is talking among situations in the game. And as long as we are pretty much focusing on the area of where we're at and what's attacking us and removing everything by looking on the map and not seeing red dots, they will basically show areas that you can actually work into. And there's going to be white spots, meaning that you're going to be doing an animation that you're going to be interacting. So it's an interactive button that I'm using right now. So this interactive button is to break this person out of their, you know, their cuffs, being cuffed up. Because Atlanteans have been they're taking over the waterfront on this side and making it harder for the Atlanteans, for the Themyscirians or the Amazonians to do what they need to do, protect their grounds. So they're protecting a zone and they're infiltrating it from the water, coming to this situation from what you guys can see, and they are basically taking this, they're trying to take this part of the land so they can start operating in this area. But our job as somebody who's helping Wonder Woman is to help Wonder Woman trying to figure out what's going on with this, because we want to get back into our worlds. Alright, so that's basically what it is. And if you guys don't know about Wonder Woman, there should not be a man that touches the land on this land, but there has been man here before, but they kind of pushed them back, and then they made that a rule that men are not allowed to touch a certain part of the area, and they have been banished to a certain side. If they do, they get captured and used for their male situation, or to see how dominant in fights, you know what I mean, to be, you know what I mean, things. But you know what I mean, they're used depending on what they do or why they did it, you know what I mean, who knows. Girls are probably stealing guys and using them for their body parts to have, you know, thing with them, you know what I mean, special ed situation, not special ed, what did you say, physical education, you know what I mean, physical education, to continue having the growth spurt of their womankind and dominance throughout their land, you know what I mean. So you could be one of the two. You could be fighting for your life, or you can be basically having a lot of baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things going on. Who knows? So anything with Wonder Woman is based off of women traits, woman dominance, woman. So basically, it's gods, women and men love amongst each other in the god world. So there's women and men working together, living together, and then they have women, just a bunch of women, and then they have splitted the man to an opposite side. So basically, that's just what it is. It's all women. It's all feministic, women situation, dominance, all of it. But for the most part, this is pretty neat. So this is the Ares area that we will be seeing Ares pop out if he does actually make an appearance. And I do not want to stay here long enough, because if he does pop up, I'm not going to be able to take him out myself, because you need more in a group. And over the time being, the last place that we were at, you know what I mean, Flashpoint area, in the Flashpoint area, Merc actually pops up from the waters, and he actually defends that area with the boats that have achieved the common goal of hitting land. So that is what he's actually protecting. Okay, for the most part, we're going through these harpies and situations and trying to save individuals, injured Amazonians, and making sure that they have a fighting chance to get up and keep fighting. But for now, they're wounded, they're injured. We're trying to basically stop them from their fighting and keep them in a safe zone. There's creatures and animals that are in Amazon, like Themyscira, and yeah, they're pretty huge. So they're going through their own situations, you know what I mean. This is a hunting situation. These birds are not supposed to be here. Yeah, and we're trying to remove them from their situation. They like to hunt people, so they got to be very careful. Even these women need to know that. Women need to know that these animals are hunting other, you know what I mean, them and stuff like that. Cyclops lives on this planet, on this thing too, so they do with different species of creatures and whatnot. But for the most part, they handling it. This is what they're used to. It's just that they're making their way into the cities. I would believe certain Cyclops are allowed to, because they have some ambassadors. They have smarter ones, and they have the lower class ones. So I believe that they have all their matchups. They have the smart ones, and then they have the lower class ones. But the lower class ones seems like they're making their way to the city because of something, you know what I mean. So they wanna pose a threat towards the women that have to defend on an everyday basis on Themyscira. And you can tell by their society and how they dress, of the clothing, that they're more upscale existence, when you want to say that. And from what you guys don't know, they're more heaven sent. If you guys actually know what heaven sent is, it means pure people, because the gods do move and walk among them, and pretty much that's what it is. Oh snap, oh snap, oh snap, oh snap, oh snap. This guy's, yeah, see, I do not want to go against one of those gods and not be ready. I will come back later. Athena is definitely, we need numbers for that girl. We need like 60 people. Like, she's not going down just with a simple 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, like, or 10 people. Like, she needs 60 people on her. That's how strong she is. And when you think of it, the respect is 60 people. That's kind of crazy, but that just shows how much people she has to take in this game to make a means actually work, where you can actually fight that. So the boss fights are actually so much more in depth in this game with this new DLC called Wonderverse. When I mean in depth, I mean like these gods are like 30 feet, 50 feet tall people with organs and body parts like human beings, but they're just intensified in their height, that they're so big. They're just, you can see them from a mile away, and that's basically what it is. So their steps and stuff are really huge, and they live a place where everything is big to them. You know what I mean? So imagine that. You know what I mean? We small. Okay, wait, what's going on over here? Oh my gosh, Calabac and Steppenwolf are out? Nope, this is not a place to be. I'm sorry, that's not smart. I'm in a phase right now where people are not. Oh my gosh, Calabac is moving here. Oh no. Calabac and Steppenwolf, I'm not too I don't know the whereabouts of the history of Steppenwolf, but from what I believe is Steppenwolf will be more like a cousin, a distant cousin that, you know what I mean, they'll be like, hey, you know what I mean, like, you can rock with us. If you mess around, we're gonna take your head off. But for the most part, if you don't mess up and then you straight in our books, and there's no problems with us. Like, you will be cool. You'll be able to dominate. You will be able to do that. But remember, if you go against my father, and Calabac is the son of Darkseid, so he's official blood of Darkseid. And Darkseid had I'm not too sure how many kids he had, but he does. Calabac is the first wave. He checks him out. He checks out certain. He's a scout. He's a strong scout that doesn't really need too much of a parademon situation. He can handle his situation, but if the parademons are there, it's just gonna add too much, like, to the damage point to, you know, humankind. You know, the buildings, all that situation, the repairing situation. He comes in and destroys and demolates, so he can tell his father, it's time for you to come, so you can show your face before they take the place, so he can take the place. And he has to report back to his father after every trip, and if he doesn't make it back, his father is gonna definitely do some craziness. But Calabac will never know how much love is, because he's you know, Darkseid's not a loving guy. You know what I mean? He's a tough lover. He's a tough lover, and Calabac is, I don't know what he's like. He looks more like, you know what I mean? I don't know, you know what I mean, if he needs it or not, but he knows what he's doing good. He was built to destroy and conquer, but I think he's more of a strong scout. And Darkseid is the ruler. If he goes and does it, he has conquered so many situations. You guys can see Steppenwolf is over there. But yeah, Steppenwolf is a definitely strong force too. No problem with that. And yeah, these guys are going to be pretty hard to beat if you guys don't know how to beat them. And from what you guys can see, that one person went there to go fight. Look, he's on red, blinking red. Look at that, he's blinking red, trying to stay to survive. I'm surprised he even stayed up that long. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised he even stayed up that long. He got 200 artifacts. That can't be right. He pretty strong for a healer. Look at that. My bet is he's gonna go down. I'm just watching. I don't want him coming over here. He's going down. Look at that hit. Yeah, he's going down, bro. I don't need to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised that Calabac didn't hit him after like 2-3 hits. He hit him with like that. He stayed up after how many hits? He probably hit him like 15 times. You know what I'm saying? He probably hit him 15 times and he stayed up. And then that 15 hit, he got knocked out. After that 15 hit, he got knocked out. But like, it's kind of shocking. You know what I mean? But for people who do not understand that type of situation, certain characters get hit once and they're out. You know what I mean? You get hit once and you're out. Like, you're never gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be very cautious about how that situation works. But for the most part, if you guys do not have an LFG chat is a very important chat where all throughout the community of what server you want for the EU side, something that I would like to try in the near future. EU side has a side that actually has a place where you can go and talk to people in the community that are looking to do the same mission that you are looking to do. So basically, that's what an LFG chat. If you haven't played around with this area, I will have to make a video talking a little bit about the settings. The settings is a very important situation. Camera, controls, targeting, play and gameplay, UI, audio, voice, video, chat options, and many more. You know what I mean? Control schemes. Okay? So these are very important to, you know, play around with, not play around with, you know what I mean? I want to like to use that word. I got to use a little different word. Read and understand what your controls are actually going to help you do with this situation. This is something to take into very serious consideration. When I mean serious, I mean take a time and play around with your settings and know what you can do, because you might be really good to do a lot of things, but you don't want to overly do it where you don't know where you're clicking and then, you know what I mean, accept something as, and then you have to go and readjust it. So you can go back to your work and readjust it, but if you don't know what you click, then you're going to have a problem. So be very cautious about this situation and just think a little bit thoroughly, you know, very thoroughly. Just read through it and think about it. You know what I mean? There's a dictionary app that you can download. Type in the word, let it be sent to you, see the definition of what that means, and get an understanding. You know what I mean? Use the dictionary or the thesis. It's going to help you. Okay? Those applications will actually help you. Okay? For the most part, let's continue. Parademons, soldiers, they're out here. We gotta make sure we protect our way. So we do actually have some questions, meaning they're going to give us some rewards because you deserve it, and we can see it. The one thing about it is that I do not want to collect it just yet. I want to be able to do my solo, but first let me go and ask the LFG group to go pick me up. Oh yeah, I'm at 415. So I actually was able to work up on the villain side, and I actually have 414 skill points. On my main character, I have 448 or 49. 48, 49. Somewhere in that area. 48, 49. Not too sure, but I'm in that area. I'm closer to 500 than you guys even know it. So we actually got a DPS in here, we got a healer, and we're going to go into a mission that is going to be the alert. So when I mean alert, anytime you hear alert, it takes 4 people to do this alert. Only 4. Only 4 people. Most likely we're going to go in there with a safe group will look like this. A tank, DPS, controller, healer. Okay? That's a safe group. That's 100% a safe group. To be on the more dominant side of this game, you can have 2 DPSs, 1 tank, and 1 healer. That will be very safe in the safety net situation. The group that we're rocking with is 4 DPSs and 1 healer. The reason why we're running with 3 DPSs is because they want to be able to go in this and come out fast. They want fast burn. They want fast burn. So when I mean fast, I mean in a good period of time. They want to do this in a good period of time. If you rock with the safety group, the tank, controller, DPS, healer, you will finish that in a matter of 25 to 30 minutes. Depending on how fast the DPS is. With a group with bare DPSs and 1 healer, you're going to finish it in 20 minutes or 25. So you guys can see the number difference of what's taking place. But there's still going to be some obstacles in the way that's going to stop us from getting that time. You know what I mean? Getting that time. But usually that's what a usual raid will look like, or not raid, alert. The word is alert. Alert. Okay? So you guys just seen this storyline and the cut, you know what I mean? We're going to be versing another Donna, Princess Donna, from another alternate universe that is having a problem getting back to her area. They just been brought over from all these dimensions and stuff, and they're all meeting each other. That is basically walking in the lines of the footsteps of Wonder Woman. So all of these individuals are trying to figure out, like, are you the real Wonder Woman? Are you the real one? And they actually find out that they're all Wonder Womans. And they have the same goals and intentions to a certain extent. Some of them are more dominant than others. Some of them are more compassionate. Some of them are more loving. Some of them are just very much into the goal itself, finishing the mission. And some of them want to make friends. You know what I mean? Allies for the near future to fight battles on battles on battles. But, you know, they got to get back to their alternate universes. Alright, so this is going to be a location that you're going to have to match these 3 statues, but the one in the middle needs to get the same exact situation. So we're looking for an axe. So the shield has to be the same look of the same thing. They all have to match. The whole point is to match, and all of them are matching. Then you have completed it correctly, and you will earn yourself a feat. There's a name for everything doing it correctly. That is a feat for doing that correctly. Okay, so the next part that we're going to be looking on is something that I can explain quickly, and I'm going to just talk to you a little bit about it so you kind of understand from a video standpoint, from a live stream standpoint, what's going to be taking place. Alright, so let's go into this room. So from what I have learned, there is going to be 5 items, okay? 5 items. How you are going to defer how these items get put into the middle is that you are going to see a situation where one of the 4 are not going to be in the areas of where you're going to see these items on these platforms. You have to put the missing one in the middle, and then you will be able to get the feat, okay? So that's 1, all right? This area, they have symbols that are going to be marked throughout the places of the location that you are looking at. The short form is going to be COP, alert for T10, alert. And if you want the spelling of the name of what it is, I'm going to give it to you right here. And this is it right here. Okay? And that is going to get you a feat. So you need the right symbols. So they pop up in green. If you do not get it in green, you did it incorrectly, and it's going to be in red. It's going to be incorrect. If you are watching the LFG chat, you're going to see what everyone's looking at for COP. So this is a symbol that you're going to have to look around for before you actually put it in the right area. But next, we opened the door because we hit that correct situation, and we were able to do that correctly. So now moving forward, we're fighting ads to get to the next part in this next storyline of what we're doing. Okay, so from what you guys know, this Wonder Woman that is on our side is Nebula. Okay, and she is another type of Wonder Woman from another universe, and she's participating in this search to figure out what's taking place, what brought them here. Okay, they have different morals and different understanding about how they do things, but they all wear the same symbol. Okay, so now we are playing Queen Diana, or yeah, Queen Diana. So the whole point is that she has a series of certain situations. It's a pattern game. You have a pattern, it's a pattern. Okay, so as this pattern is taking place, she's going through her situation, and this is how she does it, basically. Okay, so you got to make sure you are seeing what she is saying in red. Do not attack Princess Diana while blocking, because it's going to put you at a very, very sad situation. She has a deflecting move. From what you guys know Wonder Woman, she deflects attacks. Okay, she deflects attacks. Okay, You got to be very careful because we don't have a tank. All of us have to play defense and offense. Okay, lasso. Okay, the block to avoid the lasso situation to be pulled in. It's a move that she's going to be doing, a doom spin move to get you to get hit. Okay, you have to be reading. You have to be hitting. Don't attack Queen Diana while blocking. Okay, she's going to deflect the hit back towards you. Okay, that's the whole point. She's going to deflect the move back towards you. That's what deflecting does. That's what a deflection means. Okay, so you gotta be reading. Avoid the Princess Diana lasso. Okay, vortex. Okay, you gotta be reading. You gotta be reading. Standing behind the statues and playing it safe is not a bad idea, because remember, if they make a bad move, you have a chance to help out and pick up. See, do not attack. But if you already drop an attack there, it's just going to stay there for the time and duration until she blocks. As long as you are not going through the situation attacking her while she's blocking, then you are going to be fine. If you dropped an attack there before, you're going to be fine. Okay, so she has removed my power, so I have to go to one of these racks and pick up my weapon to get back my weapon moves, so I can use my weapon moves all over again. Okay, so one person's getting hit right now, and this is really tough because if they don't block, yeah, they're gonna get hit really hard. Okay, she's going to the middle because she's going through her animation now. We need to hide, get behind a statue. Okay, this point is going to be scary because she's gonna call her teammates to come back her up, and what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to DPS these ads that are in the area that are attacking and doing damage towards the group. And if we don't focus on these ads, they can be very tough. They can be very tough. Okay, so the whole point is to focus on these ads as quick as possible, because they, if you know what Bo does, that it's a quicker time animation that they're able to spam that move. Okay, blocking does actually give you some security on the ground, and like when I mean on the ground, you don't have to actually feel like you're getting pulled in. Okay, so we have completed it correctly. We have completed it, and her life has been depleted. Now she is enraged right now with some source power, and now she's making a move. She's opening portals and time portals with these source powers of these stones that are giving her this situation, and we're gonna follow her through it to see where she's really going. And we're talking to Nebula. Alright, so that is basically what is taking place. Okay, now we're moving to a location that is called Entering Atlantis Bridge. Okay, so let's go and do that. For the most part, if you guys don't know what this is, be very cautious. They're having a problem in DC where they have to construct some type of way that camera angles and your hub is what you see on your screen, right? Until you start understanding what these words mean, you're going to feel like you're lost. But I'm going to explain to you. So what you're seeing right now is a glitching animation. The game is right now glitching. It's not supposed to be like that. But your hub is gone. So this is invisible hub. Right now, camera angles will bring back your hub. Okay, so that needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed. Okay, completely needs to be fixed. Because of the fact that we got people who pay membership for these things. If you are a normal, you are definitely buying membership, or you have bought the DLC completely. You are not. If you bought the DLC, you're a premium. If you bought membership, you are legendary. Okay, so that's how it works. And if you are free to play, you are free to play. Okay, there's nothing wrong with free to play. There's nothing wrong with premium, and there's nothing wrong with legendary. They all have their perks and situation depending on how you hear about it. Some people might want to listen to it and want to take it upon themselves to go and buy membership one time to see what the experience feels like, and then you can go back to premium if you want to, or you can go free to play. It depends on what you feel like doing for the duration of the time given. You know what I mean? So that's just basically what it is. I can't even focus properly because I don't know what my loadout is, but you know what I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. This is the glitchiest part in the game. You know what I mean, it's hard to actually get an understanding of what it is. I'm missing numbers, I'm missing clicks, you know what I mean, this is pretty hard. You know, this is next generation type thing. You know what I mean, if you're playing without no hub. I still haven't seen any, even the best YouTubers who play this game play without no hub. in a very serious situation like this. Never, 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 never. If they did and they got it on stream, bro, it would be a keeper, because they're not seeing what's going on. They don't know when their soda is supposed to pop. They don't know when their supply drop. They don't know where their orbital. It's complete confusion. So the character that we're facing is Poseidon. Poseidon is a god of water. Poseidon is basically one of the protectors of the water. From what you guys know, Aquaman is basically a demi version of Poseidon. He has the power of the water sorcery. He has the golden staff. He has the height ability. He has creatures coming to his own will. He can summon creatures, and he can do so much when it comes down to it. So at the end of the day, this character right here has everything Aquaman has. He's just much more older and wiser with his powers, and he's considered to be a god. Zeus knows about him. All of them know about him. They're well aware of who Poseidon is, and there's a problem taking place, and they're trying to figure it out because they can feel what's going on too. So I got aggro right now. He's watching me and focusing. My teammate that I'm working with is he picked up somebody else, so he needs to get back up right now so I can lose the attention on me. So I'm pretty much tanking right now. Pretty much I'm tanking. So these are So this is what I mean about the hub in situations. It's pretty difficult, and you gotta watch out for the things on the ground too. And you gotta watch out for invisible bubbles. They do damage over time, and you do not want to be standing in them. Likewise. Okay. So you can see how much the game is glitching right now. But staying alive is very important. Staying away from the bubble. That gentleman over there, sun situation. You can still get this guy to be countered. I can't see my life. That's another thing about it, man. Seeing your health is very important in this situation. I'm blocking. I don't want to be stuck by side ads. And watching your platform is very important. Oh, see, man, I don't know, man. Yeah, see, that's the situation. That's the situation. Seeing the platform and seeing your health is very important, man. That's what it is. I can't tell you anything more, nothing less. But luckily he got me up. I was able to get up, and now I gotta save the move. Oh man, see, the game is glitching. It's glitching. There's certain glitches going on. Yeah, it's glitching. That's the part that they need to fix, because it ruins a lot of the mechanics going on in the game. And you want to be able to move out of those situations, and you can't do it correctly because you're not being able to see what your health and stuff is going on, and like your moves if you have it and stuff. So that's the reason why that is always a situation that needs to be fixed. So anything that happens with you guys in here, I apologize to let you guys know. I understand your pain when it comes down to it. It's a situation with the IT problem. Whoever is on this situation is going to get in some really disappointing situation, and they're going to be talked to, most definitely, but they're going to have to fix it. But yeah, that's just basically what it is. So we ended up completing it, and we got a reward. I took a noble weapon box, something I probably don't need, but it's blue. I'd rather take a blue over a green in this game any day, because of the fact that with certain stat levels you have green, blue, purple, gold, and then you have a very glossy gold. You have a hard glossy gold, and the glossy gold is the best one, but they have their numbers. Like if I said green was going to be 5, the next one's going to be 10, the next one's going to be purple is going to be 15, the other one's going to be 20, and then the other one will be 25. You know what I mean? So we're just looking at the difference of the colors. They give you more bonus points. Okay, so we got a very new currency, we got source marks, we got a mod that we can put into our generator that's called a health v38.0 mod. Okay, and from what you guys can see, you can look at the numbers look very nice. You will see what effects it does if you put it in the right correction spot if you need it, and then basically that's what it is. But Poseidon is the character that we were just going against. Pretty neat. Bombshell Diana is definitely a very like a fan favorite, looks wise and whatnot. And if you guys didn't know, that lasso that's on her side is now available in these time capsules. So if you have not achieved to get this situation, the Flashpoint time capsules will give you an opportunity to get the lasso of true style completion collection. So if you see in yellow, you're going to see it third row, and it's going to say right there, you are going to be able to get this if you complete the collection. I do not know what the numbers look like, but the collection have a certain amount of collections that you have to collect. Okay, for the most part, this is very, very, very good for the women in this game who play as these girl characters. You're going to see your character very much very enlightened. If you guys didn't know, there's a scene cut that Deathstroke actually takes Wonder Woman's lasso at a point in moment. You know what I mean? She usually never lets it go, and whoever wields the power can actually get them to actually tell someone to let them tell the truth. The whole point is, as soon as you have this lasso and you put it over someone, they cannot deny the truth. The truth will come out of them like it was a drinking serum or something, you know what I mean, that they took. But yeah, that's another thing. Batman has a serum that he can actually give you to talk the truth. But this lasso is a god-gifted item that was gifted the people with this situation, and it was kept for the right situation for the right person. And here it is. It's a lasso of truth. Okay, so we completed that situation, and we did that in 15 minutes. Remember, like how I was saying, the time frame turns out to be a little bit more different. It shifts when you got more DPSs. That's just basically what happens. Okay, we did it in 15 minutes. Okay, and that's what you're going to get. With a safe group, you're going to get safety. You're going to get a lot of safety, but you're not going to get the speed that you really want. The group that whoever put this together was going for speed in time because they didn't want to spend too much time in here, so they wanted speed. So we did this in a very quick matter of time for them to do what they need to do, and this is what made them speed up the process. Lessen the load. All right, for the most part, that was over with, and that's called COP in short form. In long form, you have seen it, the name is there. They have very Greek-like names that I do not pronounce unless I use a dictionary with it, and I will not play with you. If you don't know how to say it, most likely pronouncing it is not going to be the best option, because you're going to sound like you know something when you don't, and you want to know something, so you might have to do your research like me. And I'm not bad about it, or I'm not upset about it. It's a learning experience, strictly. Alright, so let's continue doing what we need to do. We're going to go into the solo. Most definitely we're going to go into the solo. I can definitely say this: Wonderverse Temple of Source Power. That's the area that we're going to be taking place and going into. Let's go do that and see what we can get out of there. The one thing that I'll let you guys know about that situation is, through these bonus loading screens, remember, reading that situation in front of you is very important, because it can enlighten you about what's taking place in the near future that you might be getting into. I know it looks like it's all DPSing and all hitting and all this and that, but it takes a little bit more sense to deal with a game like this. And remember, without the glitching and all these things happening and stopping you from doing it, pretty much people can read into your situations. A lot of people can say, you know, you did that incorrectly because of that, but you did that correctly. That's why you were successful, because you can see all that stuff happening. You can actually dictate where you need to be with the life and all that stuff, and take out all of that. All of that is important. Okay, so we're in this green location with Nebula. Okay, what you're going to do for me and for yourself is you're going to take yourself over to this feed section. We're searching now. Like when we're searching for videos, you want to search for something you like. You want to search for how do you want to talk to women, to how do you want to look like a style, or what is this character's storyline, or can I watch my favorite YouTuber, or like, oh, maybe I want to learn how to cook. You know what I mean? This is the area that you need to look to go and see the recipe to getting this feat. Okay, the recipe is, or how you make up. I mean, I'm talking about makeup is makeup on past due situations that you can work towards in the near future that will benefit you and the person. Okay, so this makeup situation is to come back in here and continuously do this. Okay, brick by brick. Okay, brick by green brick. Okay, so this is the area that we're located in. Temple of I'm not saying that, that's a Greek word. I know that's a Greek word. So we have to collect 78 green source wall fragments in Temple of Source Power solo. Okay, so we're in the solo. How much have I collected so far? And the chat can say with me. You can type it in the chat room. If you have seen this, type it in the chat room and like the video while you're at it, because you're being interactive. You're engaging in activities. Like the video. For the most part, 27 is exactly how much I was able to pick up through a
for your Black
2 week span.
Character, are you
2 week span.
Sinestro
Okay,
hands?
2 weeks. Going close to 3 weeks.
I am
For the most part,
asking.
I was able to get 27 out of 78. So I'm making my way closer and closer every single day towards this feat. I am not stripping my time, not putting my effort into going in there. The one thing that I'm going to let you know that there is a 4-part to this feat. There's a green room, a blue room, a yellow room, a red room. Okay? And at the end of all of this, you can actually be able to get a feat for doing all of these situations. Okay? For a moment, let's stay right to it and stay very, very, very locked in. For doing those 4 situations, you will be able to get a 3-star feat worth 50 points out of 100. Okay? I know I'm talking a lot of numbers, but if you are knowledgeable about what's going on in this game right now, you know I'm making a lot of sense. Okay? So let's get to it. 27 out of 78. So we're looking for green fragment crystals. Okay, let's get it. Okay, repairing is very important too. I know I just did that very quickly. Repairing your gear is very important, because if I don't repair my gear, what happens is the durability, from what you guys can see in this window on the left hand side, just in the middle of my character, take your eyes so far to the bottom that you guys can see the writing where it says durability 100/100. Okay, that means you are fully healthy enough to fight in a good fight. So whatever happens, you've been healthy to fight. Okay, durability. Okay, that needs to be always up to par, because that's gonna mess with your statistics. The look of your gear, it's gonna be broken. I will have to show you what happens to that situation. I'll show you afterwards why is it so important. Okay, why it is so important to repair your gear. It's gonna cost you something, but it's going to be a lot of understanding when you do it. Okay, so let's look for some green crystals. We need 78, but we're not all gonna collect them all today. Little by little. Okay, little by little. So there is one crystal in that area of that affected green debris, whatever that area is. So let's cover our face. Let's cover our face without very much of a mask. These characters can do whatever, but they know if they come into contact with certain powers, they start acting different, start changing. You never know. This is a very toxic area because you can see it's moving throughout the place. It's a fume. It's a I don't know if it's a gas. It's just, it must be. It's in air form, you know what I mean? It's covering the locations, you know. You got to be very safe with them. But these characters can do it, and some of them can't. But you know, the breathing situation, we all breathe. All right, so let's get this bird out of the air and let's do long range damage. And now that it looks pretty neat, we got a Cyclops in the way with a very wounded warrior. And you can hear Diana talk to that situation, or Nebula kind of say we saved you. So let's go. Now the question is, how do you have a girl who wears basically no clothes fight against characters who have armor, bruh, and handle? The one thing about people that they don't understand and say, this is what I understand. Wearing no clothes means you have some type of speed. But imagine a girl who had no clothing on and she had no speed. That would be completely odd, right? It would be just for show, right? Come on now, man. You guys gotta get with it, bro. If you guys ever played rugby before, I had a situation where a coach, I was a scorer of the team, bro. I pride myself on these things that coaches were not able to teach me, but show me exactly where I need to be after I score a try. You know what I mean? I'm saying it correctly. A try. Okay? We had the back in the days jerseys where it was very padded. It was like you can grab it and you can rip it. You know what I mean? We got to a new generation after seeing certain teams get upgraded outfits and shorts and all that nice stuff. Skin tight wear. Skin tight. I'm talking about skin tight. Flexible. Skin tight. Coach was able to get it in a matter of 2 weeks. Season, we had like 2 months or a month. If we did good, 2 months. He gets us the skin fit. Yo, I'm talking about, I'm scoring tries back to back to back to back. We don't have any problem scoring when I touch the rock. Alright? But the one thing about it was the back in the day jerseys made me feel like they can grab me. They had a chance to hold me. But when I wore the skin tight feeling, they couldn't even touch me. And the speed was really real. You know what I mean? It's really real. Impactful, embracing. Stealthy. You know what I mean? It was infatuating, you know what I mean? Just to watch me run sports, man, you gotta have speed. That's the whole point I'm talking about. If they didn't have speed with the outfit that they're rocking, it didn't make any sense. Baby girl, it didn't make no sense. That should be my... It didn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, let's get to it, man. We're going to hit our trinket. We're going to hit our supercharge. We're going to hit our orbital. Not orbital, but we're going to hit our supply drop. Get a boost in our might. And we're going to see our tick go up. Boom. Knockout, okay? We want to save our backup for the last boss because we want to do long range AoE damage. We don't want to, even though there's not going to be a lot of ads, you know what I mean? It's going to be single target situations. It still can burn. It could still burn. Like this right now is AoE, more than one ad, you know what I mean? Area effect, you know what I mean? So I'm getting multiple attacks on multiple characters in the area. So that's just basically what it is. That's what electricity is basically built on, AoE damage. It's not for a single target, you know what I mean? AoE. A lot of moves in this game are AoE, but you know what I mean? This one definitely was built for AoE. Definitely. Okay. Saturn. Yo. Satyr. Yeah. Ads. Okay, so Grail is the daughter of Darkseid. Okay? They say, all jokes aside, you know what I mean, she holds and obtains a lot of strength in this woman. There's a lot of strength in this woman right here. That she doesn't reveal. But when she reveals it little by little, she reveals how strong she is little by little. Okay? Unfortunately, you can't just invite me to something and not give me a text message on what you're inviting me on. I did not type in LFG chat, and I did not give you an opportunity for me to help you. There's reasons why I say this. If you need help, you got to make sure you give me a message. A message is something for me to know and notify me that you need it. If you are just gonna spam me this, it's called ninja invite, okay? No, we do not want ninja invites. Maybe I might have been doing something important and I needed a jump cancel and I clicked X by accident. I do not want to join a group that does not have any sense of understanding what I'm saying to you. That's how it makes me understand you are still a child about the information that you are still learning, that you are listening to my channel. For the most part, I will let you figure it out. LFG chat is right there. Send me a message if you want me to be correctly coming to your group. Do not ninja invite me. Alright, so let's go. Let's get this going on. So I'm going to hit the target, hit my trinket, hit my target, hit my backup. Now they're going to jump into the fight. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. So Grail is her name. Grail is her name. The daughter of Darkseid. That is her name. Okay. She is rocking with the mother box and she has a pet with her. And she's walking with the staff. Okay. Okay, so you want to get back, you know what I mean? You don't want to take too much damage. You want to get back. She's just teleporting. I just got to roll back all the time, bro. I got to let them jump in. Take her on. You know what I mean? She's halfway. I don't want to be hit too much. She doesn't do anything good long range. She does everything hard close range. So I'm going to have to back up. I want her to do long range damage, trying to get to me. She's not lunging me. She does not lunge. She's just tossing. And I'm going to try to keep myself, angle myself, angle myself, angle myself. You know what I mean? Angle myself. So that's just what's going on. Okay, I got my supercharge ready. Bang. Let me hit her. See that? Look at that. 1100. Well, okay, 111,000. 111,000. I know it took us 13 minutes, but explaining the situation was something that I was looking to do. And I'm still looking for green crystals. Don't get that twisted. I'm still looking for green crystals. Look high and low, and you might even find something like an investigation. I already got this, but something looks high and low. For the most part, if you guys don't know about me, I find things that DC does not work on, that they have problems, that guys like me who are intelligently incorporated into the game, to knowing the walls, how you breach things. This is exactly what I'm going to show you right now. This game is still broken for me to show you a hack that I'm about to actually get into right now. Hold on. Did they patch this hole? Hold on. Okay, so they patched the hole. They patched the hole. That's good. So that means they're going to be working on that next. They're going to be working on that next. That's what it means. There was a hole on this side of the wall that you can just slide right through. But I think what happened was they shifted the walls to come a little bit in, and they squeezed it, they pinched it, and they actually blocked it off. So yeah, it was much more easier to walk through this situation. But now they pretty much closed it off. Yeah, they pretty much closed it off. So you guys are not gonna see a hack today. It was in my recent videos that I was able to pull something like that off, and show you guys that there was a glitch going on in the game. So I'm happy that they're getting to these type of situations, because that's for them, because you know what I mean, I have many more in this game that they don't even know about, but I'm not gonna show you guys because those are my very chill and very nice moments to look at. For the most part, I'm going to show you what damaged gear looks like after being damaged in durability. Okay, stay tuned. Don't forget to read the top, man. It's not bad to read, man. Keep your muscles moving, your muscle in your brain, man. Make it move. Alright, so what I was talking to you about earlier, you know, tendered nth metal. Okay, so we got all these type of nth metal, perceived nth metal. We're gonna put them all in this situation so we can get it to 100. But right now it's standing at 96. Okay, so it's from bottom to top. That's how we're working. So the next number that we're trying to get is to 97. But we're at 96, making it to 100. Okay, so let's go and put these areas of these location situations in the SOTs, so you can see 19 of these made together, like all together put in together, made 950. This one together 10 made 200. This one was made 900. This was able to make 2 made 20. And then this one was going to be able 4 made a contribution towards 800. Okay, so we're going to take those situations, those nth metals, and put them in there, and then click square to forge or fortify the situation. We got some experience on those. We got some crits, really good. So we're sitting at right now 98, moving to 99, and 100 is the goal. Okay, so we're working on that. Okay, that is a healer purple healing ray. Okay, that's the new artifact for this new DLC. Okay, I'm gonna be able to get this because I'm gonna be getting in some competitive PvE DPSing in the near future, and I need to get a bunch of those so I can use those. So that is something that I'm gonna be working on. For this part, we're going to actually put on our amplified augments. The new situation, restoring platinum engraving, and we're gonna put these new situations in there. Exobytes, and we're gonna upgrade that. And now so far what we're looking at is pretty much the new situation, upgrading to the level, getting to level 6. It's at level 5 right now, and we're trying to get to level 12. So that is what we're doing, and that's what's taking place right now. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you what happens to your gear when it gets broken. Okay, and what you're going to have to do. Okay, this is to help you guys, but you guys know I'm here to help. I'm definitely here to help. I know you want to be able to meet me. I know you want to be able to think, you know what I mean? But come on now, man. Really? Like, really? Really? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's get to it right here. Let's get to it. So this is still the new location that we're still working with. We pretty much did everything. I think the only thing that I'm going to be doing after this is going to be doing the open world boss fights that are going to be open to the public. Whoever wants to go into them, get into a good phase with a good amount of people in them, and you will be able to work that issue for yourself. And remember, we're going to collect those situations afterwards, so we have not forgot about that situation. So I'm going to show you what it feels like when you do not repair your gear and what it looks like when you don't do that correctly. Okay, so we're going to play some parademons, and we're going to just, you know, waltz up on them. I see I can take them completely down, but you know what I mean, I'm just gonna, the brute one parademon, you know what I mean, I'm just gonna do my thing, you know what I mean. I'm seeing him, like, counter him. Let's see if he block breaks me. Oh, I caught him, you know what I mean. Was able to block break him. Oh, block break him again, you know what I mean. These warriors are tough. These warriors are tough. Look at his left. Is he gonna be able to take me out before he takes out? I don't know. Who knows? Oh my gosh, he couldn't do it. Okay, so we're gonna do this apocalyptic situation right here. Wow. I went to all those machines and they destroyed. Yo, bro, when a man is trying to do something, I guess you can't do it. So I'm getting damage over time by sitting in this area.
Sup, Chris?
It's really bad, really bad, really bad situation. This is why you need to really repair your gear. We're gonna go through our situation. Bang, we get knocked out. Okay, what's gonna happen? Okay, we're gonna show you how a certain extent it gets worse. Okay, we're gonna click triangle. He was not able to make it. So what's gonna happen now? Look at the durability. Durability went to 89. Okay, 89 durability. That goes for 90. Some of them get touched more than others. 89, 90. They all act differently. 89, they all act differently. Okay, so now let's do that again. So we're gonna see if it's gonna go down. Parademons in a way. Doing situation. Oh. So I'm trying to go. I'm trying to do it. Oh, I get knocked out. Okay. Boom. I get knocked out again. Okay, let's check our durability on our situation. And you can see the effect of why it's so important to actually repair your gear. It's like when you're sick, you need to go to the doctor or the hospital. It's very important to check up on yourself so you don't have that situation happen so soon in a fast period of time. That just means your body's going through a situation, alright? Okay, so here's another one. We're going to a couple enemies. Ooh, some Olympian soldiers. Okay. Inside. Alright. Okay. Boom. Could have flattened and hit him with. See my shield? That's my mod. That's my mod right there, taking some of the damage, 75% of it. Oh my gosh, are they gonna make it? Oh, they didn't make it. Oh my goodness. My pet does so much damage. Oh my gosh. My pet does so much damage. Oh my goodness. So if you guys don't know, so watch what happens when I go down. That's gonna change. Look at the number. Okay, it says 70. It said 79. Look at that. It dropped under 68. Okay, 68 now out of 100. Okay, so you're seeing how it's showing you it's broken, right? It can get even worse if you don't do that properly. You're not going to be hitting your damage situation properly. You're not going to be doing a lot of things properly. Okay, so what I was able to get a shield for was putting the right mod in the right section of area into my weapons that would declare of reducing damage by 75% until damage equivalent to 30% of your health is provided. pre-invited. Okay, so that works for 60 seconds. Okay, 60 seconds. All right, so let's go do it again to see how fast, how bad our gear can be broken. Okay, reversing 3 parademons. If I attack them, I know I'm gonna knock them out. But my health is dropping so much quicker compared to the first time, right? Because my gear's broken. That's the reason why. Bang, I get knocked out again. Okay, this is why it's so important to always check in with your gear to see if you have healthy gear. Okay, now it's really broken. Now you can see it. It's now looking at what percentage it. 58%. It's so broken. I might not be able to use my weapon as hard as I can. I'll show you how hard I'm gonna be clicking triangle, square to see if I can even do moves. Okay, watch what's gonna happen. So we're gonna do it again. We're standing into them, you know what I mean? We got their attention, we came close to them, they reacted to the situation and they start firing. Okay, I didn't even have to touch them. They needed to just know I was in the area, and they just touching, you know what I mean? They're just touching, pretty much. This is why it's called defending yourself, man. Like, your offense could be your best defense, and your defense could be your best offense, depending on what you choose. Alright, so here is the situation right now. So you don't want to take any precaution of not taking precaution. Okay, we get knocked out now. We're in 10 seconds. Okay, we rally back. Oh, look at that, man. The madness material, newest material on the market for the time capsule flashpoint. All right, let's go here. Okay, look how broken the gear is right now. It went from a different color now. It went from red to green to yellowish. So yeah, so it's broken right now. Okay, so completely broken. So I'm still able to use my weapon. I'm still clicking triangle. I'm able to use my weapon. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Able to use my weapon. Okay. We're going to go find some enemy situations. We're going to run through a bunch of ads and see what they're going to do. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. You know what I mean? You gotta work quickly because the mother box is changing these characters from good to bad. You see the dark side symbol, you know what I mean, in front of their face. Yep, they're changing, bro. You got to be able to knock them back to senses. Okay, so I get knocked down again. Okay, so now let's see what the color looks like. Now it was like a greenish yellow situation. Now let's see what it looks like. Whoo, it looks more, look at that, man. That's called debris. That's called debris. It's just sticking on there, and it's very bad. Okay, so let's see if we can still use our weapon. We can still use our weapon at the durability of 40. Okay, let's see what happens next. Okay, we're gonna go fight some enemies, but we're not gonna fight too much, you know what I mean? Like, these guys can be okay. We're just gonna grab a bunch of them, see how much attention we can grab, and then boom, y'all gonna come over. You're gonna try to do their damage. I'm gonna run around. I'm gonna be like, oh no, 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 no. You know what I mean? But yeah, bang. I'm injured just like the Amazonian on the floor. I need some help. I need some help. He needs some milk. Alright. So now let's look at our gear again. We're at 30%. It's looking very, very musty. Green. A very musty green. Okay? Our gear is really broken. Really, really broken. Okay? We can still use our weapon. We can still use our weapon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we can still use our weapon. Alright? This is a learning situation for you guys who do not know why repairing is so important. I had this situation happen to me when I was first playing the game. I think it might be something that's important for individuals to learn. Why it's important to do this. See, my mod is working. 75%. And see, you see in white with brackets, that means it's blocking that damage. for 60 seconds, and then boom, 60 seconds is up. Now I'm feeling complete damage, and bang, that's all it is. There it is. Alright, so let's see where we're at now. Whoo! We went all the way to the red point, man. We just broke the line of the red point, man. It's at 18, 19, 18, 19, 20. Look at that. Now can I use my weapons? I can still use my weapon, okay? I can still use my weapon. I'm clicking triangle. Look at that. I'm not doing any no magic tricks on nothing. Watch this. Alright, so here is another one, man. We're getting snapped. What are you guys up to? Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this storyline. What is he trying to do today? Oh my goodness. Someone's helping. Damn. Munitions, bro. These guys are helping. They're heroes. I'm not a hero, bro. Let me get myself out of there. Uh-oh. We got some helpers. Alright. You gotta watch out for those bombs that just dropped, too. These ones right here, damage over time. Ooh, don't want to stand in it. Look at that, doing damage. Oh. Alright. This guy's helping. Alright. Bang, there it is. Whew. Now let's check our gear out, man. It's completely red, man. 9, 7, 8. So it's hovering between that 9, 7, 8 area. Can I use my weapon? I can still use my weapon. Okay. One more time, and I think it will do the trick. Look at this PvP action. I'm gonna block. Let's see if you get countered. See? He's trying to help out. Damn. I got knocked back so far. My CR went to 299. Bro, look at that. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I can't use nothing. Look. Wow. Clicking triangle can't do nothing. My gear is completely broken. Completely. I can't use triangle. Look, I'm clicking triangle and square. Like, I can't do nothing else. I can still use my power, but I can't use my precision. There's no precision involved. And look at my combat rating. Look at my combat rating. It is completely demolished. When you look over to my map section, it's blinking. My shield is broken. It's blinking. Okay, completely blinking. I can't do any hand blaster moves. Why can I not do it? Because my gear is broken. Okay, so now what I'm trying to show you is when you take yourself over here to a specialist or a vendor or someone who can repair your gear, what you're going to do is you're going to go to repair. You're going to slide over at the top and it's going to say buy, sell, repair, buy back. Buyback is to buy back pieces that you sold that you don't want to sell anymore, and you would just buy it back for the price that they gave you for. Repairing your gear is very important. Some vendors, this vendor cannot repair your items. You got to remember, not every vendor can do it. That's what I'm trying to show you. Okay, and then selling pieces of situations is cool because you can sell it, and then if you look at where my cash is and then you sell this, boom, you can go up on your cash because it gives you a price on how much they're selling it to you for. Okay, I am not stepping into anything that you're just not understanding. You're gonna send me a message, not in live. You gotta send me a message. Okay, so that one couldn't do it, so I'm gonna go over here and see if this person goes. So you keep on checking, and it's gonna cost me some dollars. Okay, it's gonna cost me some dollars to repair my gear. So I'm repairing my gear. Okay, I'm repairing it right here and then. Look at that, repairing it here and then. Bang, there you go. You can click X by X by X for one by one, but I want to do all of them, and it says at the bottom of this window screen, I can repair all by clicking triangle. Repair all by clicking triangle. Item view, I can view the item that I'm repairing. I can review all the items I'm repairing. You know, I can see all of them, see the styles that I'm rocking. But this is not my style that I'm rocking. It's just what it's called. What is the style? I can review it just to look at it. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. It's just very high level pieces. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Simply what it is. Simply what it is. Simply what it is. Alright, so I'm gonna go back and repair it, okay? I just was clicking circle because I didn't want to look at it no more. Bang. My gear has been, there are no items in this category, meaning you repaired all your items that you are wearing. Okay, so now I'm coming back. You see my CR jump back to 311 from 299. That is another thing that what can happen to your gear if you don't do it correctly. And then boom, everything is healthy in state, and it says durability 100. Okay, there you go. That is how you repair your gear. Okay, and why is it so important? All right, that's a lesson for you guys. Lesson of the day: repair your gear. Very important. All right, so let's not see anything take advantage of us anymore, and let's be the ones who stand out and be strong. Let's do this, because these guys are definitely not taking me out. These ads are not taking me out. Alright, so let's go do this part right here. So we're gonna help some situation. Okay, see how I'm glitching? What the? Alright. Okay, so it looks like we're 23 out of 30. We got a couple more things to do. If you have never been here before, check your map and try to find out all the locations on the map to search all areas. Search all ending points. Search all ending points. Search all ending points. Search all ending points. Search all ending points right here. Search all ending points over here. We were over here, but search all like all those points, and search all these points right here. And you might be able to find some collections and maybe some investigations and stuff. And you could take some nice pictures and remember it. Just make sure your style looks amazingly good, and you put it up online and you hashtag DC Universe Online, or you can even hashtag Chris-15 into it, and I will definitely see it and I'll give it a thumbs up. You know what I mean? And you can hit me up on Twitter. Hashtag, or you can put at Chris-15. Alright? So that's what you can do. You can take some nice pictures up here, right in the center. You can take some nice pictures. So we're 23 out of 30. Let's continue. Don't forget to check high and low. You might be able to find something nice. Alright, so we're gonna go find another investigations. Alright. Checking high and low, checking high and low. Okay, so that's completed. Okay. So you might not know, but it might just be anywhere. Okay, so we're gonna collect it. We're gonna see if we can actually do some boss fights, because I know you guys might want to see those situations. And those boss fights are gonna be pretty neat, but we're not gonna reset anything. Okay, so the first thing that we do is LFG. Alright.
So excited I am 100 Lex coins away from the op legs.
Invite for bounties Wonderverse, so they know exactly what we're looking for, and it just popped up in the LFG chat. And it's gonna take you at least 30 seconds to write another message, but someone's reading it, they invite you, you phase over with them, and you want to be in the same phase and you want to work on that mission. You check your map, and we're looking like we're staying at the first boss fight. This is gonna be a good day, bro. Good day. Flashpoint. And we're all here at Flashpoint, and they're waiting for Merc. Today is gonna be a good day. We do these boss fights, and then it's gonna be the end of the stream. And I will see you guys with another one on another day, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? But if you want to get me, you gotta subscribe to the channel. And if you want to get help, you have to subscribe to the channel. And I got to know, if I haven't had you added before, then you really know that you are not on my friends list for a reason. You are not a sub. I play with my subs, but they know what to do. That's why they move so accordingly. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know you are not a sub. Right, so Merc is about to start settling and hitting those, what's it called? He's gonna hit the sand, so let's get to it. Wait, hold on, I need those. I need that handsafe word. Might be the last one. It's probably the last one I need. That's amazing. Alright, let's go see him. We see him. He's right there. Be careful. He does a lot of raging moves and he does ground you. You can't stop him from doing that. He likes to have his matchups on the ground. You got to put in some type of damage to get 6. And the whole point is we're going for 6. You want to get 6. That's how we know we completed it correctly. And we got the most out of it. That's the most you can get, 6. So you stay locked on. I'm holding L1 and you staying locked onto the situation and you don't let go. And that's just basically what it is. He was able to pick up a source fragment that was able to increase his strength and his ability. Now his attacks do more. If you have seen this, Bane does this a lot with Serum. He's just standing in the right place at the right time to get that situation. Water elements are out, are summoned, so you got to be able to read that. So you got to know those situations. If you don't know about this one, Corona does this one shot move. You got to be careful with that move. And this is the next new currency that's out. And here is Wonder Woman, Princess Diana. We're gonna help her out quickly. And then she leaves. You know what I mean? So there it is. So on to the next boss. The next boss that we're going to be playing is going to be Ares. He's going to be in another secluded area that he pops up in. And basically that's just going to take place. Okay? There's a couple ways that you can do this. You can definitely warp there. Or you can actually go to the location that's going to be provided on the map. Where your friends are going to be. There's going to be a beacon of signal. Saying we are here. You see a beacon, a signal right there. Okay, so let's get to it. Pretty much there's gonna be a lot of people here. If you can count all that for me and let me know and type that into the chat room, I might respond to you. But for the most part, count and see how much people is in this location so far. I might just have to fly up. It's gonna be better if I do it from here. Count how much people are in this location. And that's how much it's gonna take to take Ares. Alright, so let's continue, man. Ares is the god of war. If you don't know what god of war means, it means an element of a character that only feels stronger and gets stronger in a place of hate, fury. Like he in hyphens, his power in hyphens with more fighting, more blood, more death around, more situation. He lives in it. That's just how he lives. He would be really good with a yellow lantern ring. If he ever had it, he would probably be one of the most dominant ones to that word it. This guy would be able to struck fear and hyphen his strength with it. It's gonna be a crazy combination. That ring would latch onto him. It would latch onto him as fast as it was. Like, that's how crazy he is. And he surrounded places of bloodlust and all this hatred stuff and all that stuff. It's, you have to be in battle form. You have to be in battle form. That raging feeling that boils inside of you that wants to hit somebody, that is him. That's him. That's his spirit of entity. He needs a lot of it to be stronger than what he really is, but he doesn't take small portions. He only goes to the greatest parts. And this is one of the spots. So yes, the glitching is real because there is so much characters doing so much situation. Yeah, you gotta be careful with those situations. There is going to be barrels on this side. Pick them up and bring them to the locations on the houses. There is going to be burning houses. Bring them there. Save a house, okay? And it's going to add to a feat. You have to do that a certain amount of times and you will earn something. So we got 6 for defeating Ares, and Ares went down and he retreated, okay? Alright, so let's go to the next spot. So phasing is one of the ways where you can fly over. I'm glitching between people, bro. It's so crazy. Look at this. Alright, so this is going to be an area of Athena that she pops up. And what happens is, as she's popping up, she is literally gonna be hiding behind the force field barrier. What we're supposed to do is to summon some spiritual spiritual Amazonians that are going to break down this barrier to get this area to be opened up, so we can get her mother involved, so she can pop up and defend her, so her mother does not have to fight, so her mother can move. And then after the fight, her mother comes back and picks her up and leaves her and drops her off, like, you know what I mean, and summons her and takes her away. So they're just protecting that place that we're going to be. We're stomping on. She's here to like protect the area. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to get this force field to come down so we can be summon her to come to the area so we can do this. Likewise, if you have a problem with looking at individuals on your side, click your option button on your controller, your start button, whatever, your D-pad, not your D-pad, your option button. I do not play any other situations, so I don't know what, if it's function F1 or F3 or F2 or whatever. Hit a certain situation to get to your inventory, and then, or your map or whatever, and get your side to look very presentable when you're seeing who's in your group. So from what you guys can see, we got a troll, we got a DPS, and we got 5 DPSs. Can you tell me which one is the 50 DPS on the team? And type it in the chat room. Type it in the chat room if you know who it is. The 5th DPS in the room right now, locked in right now, at the time of 12. All right. All right. All right. You gonna learn today. You gotta learn today. That's what's popping. That's what's popping. Okay. All right. Look how much people are here. How much did anybody count? Can anybody count? Can anybody count how much people are here right now? Including me? Like how much people are here? Okay, so now it's about to start. Okay, it's preparing. Okay, we're preparing. The Olympians armory in. They're preparing to attack. Do a stand. They're standing up. They're getting prepared. Okay, so you don't know where they're gonna come out from, but they're just gonna pop out from. Yo, that guy on the floor right now, he looks like a really good looking Piccolo over there, if you guys can see him. Legendary styles, he looks like a Piccolo, man. That looks really good. Amazonians on the right hand side, Amazonian on the left hand side, and they're right now sitting at their booth. They prepared their booth and they're gonna be able to give a pitch. She's about to come out. They're preparing attack. You can see that she just summoned herself. The mother summoned herself to come down to see what's going on. She didn't want to get her daughter involved just yet. And then boom, let's see what happens. Now we have the sorceress on the ground. Now we gotta protect. Alright, Spartans out here. Warriors are out, Olympian warriors, soldiers. It's glitchy because a lot of people are here right now, but as long as I stay away from a lot of the situation, the interaction situation of DPSing and stuff, I'm gonna stand right here and I'm gonna just chill out. So they're gonna knock that down. They broke it down from what you guys can see. You guys can see that we can't attack her because she doesn't. She's away. She summons her daughter. And she is pretty much fighting. And you got to remember, reading the screen is really effective. And she doesn't do her super move in time, but she gets fled. We're just fleeing the sea now. She's literally staying down there, and she's gonna be picked up. She's gone. You can't touch her. And there she is. Bomb. We got 6. Now we're going to the next location. I would stress the importance in this game. Going through the teleporter while everyone is running in there is very scary because of the fact that you can DC from that situation, because so much people are lagging or joining or loading into the next location. So being that one of the last people are not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's just that people are just like sitting there just waiting on other people to click with them, so they don't click. Look, see, look, let me just go. Look, boom, he's gonna click. See, you're gonna have to like fake people out that you're gonna go in there, because they're literally clicking and waiting. If they click at the same time, you might have a lagging situation. Like I said, I'm gonna check out his style before he goes in. Look at that, Piccolo. That's a Piccolo style right here. That's a Piccolo style right there. Alright. So we're right now apocalyptian hold, or you know what I mean, location. We're at the apocalyptian area. Okay, so let's do this. So we're just gonna be resting right now until the fight starts, because that is what we're gonna do. We didn't take a rest for a while. You know what I mean? It's always good to take short periods of breaks of rest and regain your chain of thought. But for now, this location is taken over by Darkseid's parademons, and they're attacking from this area and moving over. The activity is pretty much active over here, and portals are opening up and situations are stunning. We got mother boxes all over the places. A lot of situations are on the playing field right now. They got cannons shooting from a distance. A lot of stuff is going on right now. But we're gonna wait and see what happens. Yeah, we're waiting. Alright, so we're gonna start. Let's go, let's get in there.
The 2991.
We gotta be careful, we're getting up and close and personal so we can see them, so we can get rewarded, do a supercharge. And we want to be watching for Calibac situation. Stephen Wolf is down. We want to stay our distance. He has a supercharge move. Let me back up. Okay, he's down. And both of them are down from what you guys can see. Boom, they've been summoned back. Portal. Now Orion is another location. He's a new god. He's considered a new god. They have gods and they got new gods. So this guy is a new god. And we have to break him out of his chain of thought because he's been changed by the mother box. You complete this boss fight 25 times. You have defeated him 25 times. You will get a fee for it. Oh yeah, you gotta be careful. And the next thing about it is you don't have to even go into the portal. You can fly over there. Everyone's over here. It's just around the corner. You just gotta make a left. And be careful with the parademons and stuff. And then you go through this section. It's a left. And then boom, you are here. So you don't lag out. And standing on the middle is very important for everybody. Everyone used to stand over here until they realize when the job is about to prepare itself by finishing all the boss fights from the beginning to the end. And then you stand here. Your eyes are creepy, laugh aloud. How's that? Okay, you know what? I don't know what to tell her. I don't know what to tell that person. That person's really weird. Creepy? I don't think so. Alright, this guy has a nice looking style going on for Heatwave.
Hands?
You got a nice looking style. I'm not too sure who this Vincent Valentine? I'm not too sure who that is. Quicksilver? Doesn't look like Quicksilver. A guy who looks like Aquaman. Anti-gravity. He looks like the Batman That Laughs outfit, but not really. This guy looks tough. He looks like he gonna be tough. Subscribe today. And good morning to everybody on this Sunday day. This Sunday. Good morning and good afternoon. Yes, and don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to help us get the chance to get these giveaway days to happen very soon. I want to be able to get this next giveaway on the road, and I want to be able to knock it out. But for you guys who have already subbed to this page, we are closer and closer to the sub goal for the next giveaway that we're about to have. So please stay tuned for that situation, because I will be talking about it for the next couple of weeks for these live streams, for you guys to know. Get some people involved over here, bro, because it'll be a nice place to give yourself a chance to just get to meet new people all the time, especially playing this game. And I can still assist people who are on my friends list that are still available to give me a proper construct of what they're looking to do. Okay? Hey, I'm leveling up. Hey, I subscribed to your page. Would you be able to help me after your stream? Hey, can you help me with the same mission you're doing? Can I join your group if there's still room? Are you the leader of the group? What can we do to make my CR go up? Can you look at my gear and see if I'm wearing the right situation? Do you know anything about my power? Hey, can you let me know where I need to go to find this situation? I have a style in the game that I'm looking for. Can you show me where I can go and get it? Hey, I don't know how to work the broker and make more money. How do I do that? These are all questions that I can answer for you, but you just have to have a clean ear for it, okay? That's all it takes, a clean ear for it, and it will stay with you. And when you have more questions and want to learn more about the game or about what you're doing in this game, I will be able to assist. Every day is a learning opportunity, and expectations are to be the best you can be in this game. So that was Hydra, and that was the last boss fight, and you can see we have taken it down. It's muzzle down, its two beaks of mouth, and then one had the opportunity, but it's down, and Wonder Woman, we take it out. Okay, for the most part, thank you guys for watching this YouTube live stream situations with me. I present you Black Adam. I had a great time with you guys. Put a smile on your face, feel good. I enjoyed your company. For the most part, I will see you guys later, and remember, always just be happy, everyone. Thank you guys for coming out, and have a great afternoon. Peace.